What were you called?
My name's Deanne Schnapp. I'm 19.
Are you married?
I'm not married.
When are you getting
Still
married?
waiting. I just got a job. I'm a dental assistant.
Who you work for?
Dr. Wood. Mesa. Does anyone need dinner?
Let's close in on that smile.
Do you have something serious going towards this marriage?
No. No one hold their breath. That's it.
Right, next.
I'm Karen Schnapp, and I'm 22 years old, and I'm mother of Christina and one on the way, and I go to ASU. Oh, I'm from Montana.
Oh, boy or girl on the way?
Well, we'll take either one.
Healthy.
And I go to ASU, and I'm going to be
Quite a fight.
I'm married to
Go over to your mom so you can get on the camera.
Okay, Christina, it's your turn.
your major.
Look up there.
Oh, I said my major education.
Okay.
No, that Christina, look.
Okay, Christina.
Look.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Okay, Brad.
I'm Brad Schnapp. This is my wife Karen, Christina. I'm 23 and currently I'm putting in cable TV. That's the story of my life, I guess.
How old are you?
23.
Not yet.
2 weeks. I mean, count for, you know, but we live here in Mesa and that's about it.
What do you do for fun?
I snow ski for fun. We went snow skiing this last weekend and had a real good time. Karen went. She's 6 months pregnant. You should have seen her go. She was sliding down the hill.
Do you want to see that or not, right?
Let's get up here and sit on my lap.
Okay, we'll move it over a little bit.
Be careful now. Go away.
Okay, I'm Carolyn Schnapp.
She's Grandma.
Grandma Carolyn.
Okay, can you do that?
We have
Okay, you do that.
13 grandchildren and 2 on the way, I guess. I just found out we have 2 on the way. And we have 5 children, and Doug is in Brazil, and all the rest are married, and so we're home all alone now, which is Princess. And
Who's Princess?
the dog.
The dog.
And I'm Grandpa Max, and I'm just part of everything that Carolyn just said.
How old are you?
We've been married almost 32 years, haven't we?
How old are you, Max?
Oh, let's see, I'm about 52. Oh, yeah, about that.
You that old?
Carolyn's a couple of 3 years younger.
That'd be 4.
Okay. Anything else you want to leave for? Okay, Grant.
Is this good enough?
That's good enough.
I'm Brent Ellsworth. I'm DeLoss and Alba's son. I'm 27, and we have 2 children. This is Kristen, and Jana is the oldest, and you'll see her in just a minute. We just got out of school and are here to stay, and we live a couple blocks from where Brad and Karen live, on the other side of town.
Where's that? They didn't tell us. What's your
Dobson Ranch area.
What's your address?
2728 South Cottonwood.
Okay. All right, what do you do?
I'm an attorney, just barely.
Do you sue people?
No, not yet. I'm doing mainly estate planning. I haven't done any litigation at all.
Christina, come here, Alan. Come here.
And this is my wife, Linda.
You share.
Linda?
Christina, you share.
I don't really have anything to say. I'm one time Brett's wife, and I'm not pregnant. What else is there?
Who do you have in your arms?
Gianna. Can you look right up there at that bright light, Gianna? How old is she? Gianna's 2.5, and Kristen is 10 months.
What's your church job?
I'm a primary president, whether you can believe it or not.
Well,
Okay, let's see. Did we get everybody? Terry.
The boys back
You gotta
there.
swing it around
We'll
there.
swing and get the boys here.
Get Terry, then we get the boys.
Cass is busy thinking of something.
Yeah, you don't have to say it. Come on, in.
I'm Terry Schnepp, and I'm married to Larry. We have 4 children, Andrea and Jeremy and Allison and the baby, Darby. And they're for sale.
Cheap.
Cheap, real cheap.
Yes, I'm Larry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's get around.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
okay. Right here. Who is it?
I'm Dan Ellsworth, 12 years old,
Where do you go to school?
Green Creek, Arizona.
How come you're late tonight?
Oh, we stayed for Keen's basketball practice.
You guys any good?
No, they're not.
You're not?
Wait, where's Meechin? Tell him that.
Okay. Okay, Cass.
I'm Cass Rangel, and I work for Bob C. Ellsworth, and I'm trying to sell tickets for the Green Creek barbecue.
How old are you, Cass?
I'm 25. I'm
do?
single, and I'm available.
All right. Okay. Oh, what we got over here? Thought he could escape us here. What's your name, Chief? Speak up.
Chin Spurlock. Chin Spurlock. I work for Bob. Getting ready to go on a mission.
Listen now. Get it on tape. Say that again.
Getting ready to go on a mission.
Okay, we got a record of it now. Bob, a good guy to work for?
Yeah,
Some of the time?
all the time.
Okay. All right.
It's me.
Get him, Doc.
Hey.
I'm Keen Ellsworth.
Cheap basketball player.
How many points did you score?
I scored 8 in my best game is all. That was in practice. Our teammates are reason.
How old are you?
I'm 15. Going to Chandler High now. And I ain't pregnant either. So.
How many girlfriends you got?
Let me count. No, I don't have any right now.
No.
Nah, I'm waiting.
Okay. All right. Got a joke?
Nah,
No jokes. Okay. Okay, Pappy.
You want me to play that that wore out a long time ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Someone else will have to sing it. I can't
Clear your throat.
Okay.
Go ahead and sing it, Pappy. You know the words.
Say, you want me to sing it?
Yeah.
Oh, preacher went out a-hunting. It was on one Sunday morn. Of course, it was against his religion, but he took his gun along. He shot himself a very fine quail and one little he had. On his way, returning home, he met a great big grizzly bear. The bear marched out in the middle of the road and he waltzed to the coon, you see. But the coon got so excited that he climbed up Sesame Tree. Well, the bear sat down on the ground below and the coon sat down on a limb. And he cast his eyes to the lower skies and these words said to him, "Oh Lord, didn't you deliver Daniel from the lion's den? Also deliver Jonah from the belly of the whale then. Free Peter children from the fiery furnace, the good books do declare. Now Lord, if you can't help me, for goodness sakes, don't you help that bear." Well, the coon stayed up in the tree, I think it was all night. Said, "Now Lord, if you help that bear, there's gonna be an awful fight." Just about that time, the limb let go, and the coon come tumbling down. You ought to see him lurch, his slided out before he hit the ground. He hit the ground, cutting right and left. He put up a pretty good fight till the bear got around him, and he closed him a little too tight. Well, the coon lost his razor, but the bear held on with him. When he cast his eyes to the Lord of the skies, once more said to him, "Oh Lord, didn't you deliver Danny from the lion's den? Also deliver Jonah from the belly of the whale men. 3 Hebrew children from the fiery furnace." Who declared, "Now Lord, if you can help me, for goodness sakes, don't you help that bear." I can sing that verse. I know.
Come on, you gotta finish it.
Caroline, you can sing that.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta get this on tape here.
Come on.
I don't know that.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
How's it go?
Cool.
Marlene was it?
Terrible fight all the way down to the river.
Yeah.
3 times in and out.
Oh, I don't know that.
Come on, finish it off.
That's the best part of it.
Sing the last verse and then we'll join the chorus with you.
I don't know the last verse.
Okay, how's it go?
I thought someone knew that, Miss Cruz.
Marlene's the only one that knows it.
We'll get her on the phone.
Call Marlene and find out what the last verse is. That's the best part, because he baptized that bear.
Yeah.
It was 3 times.
I'll have that next time.
Janet, look here. Used to know.
Come on, you have another one you want to sing for us?
Oh, no.
Way back on
Okay, Nonnie, tell us,
Am I entertaining tonight? What's going on here?
yeah, you're the entertainer tonight. Tell us a little bit about where you're born and how you met.
That's
where you grew up at.
exciting. I was born in Mesa.
And I was born in Mesa, 20 years later.
1903.
How many years? What year?
1903.
When was Arizona made a state?
1912.
Very good. That's 2 in a row, Pappy. You did it.
You're 9 years old.
What year were you born in Maine?
10 years later,
1 year after Arizona was made a state.
1913.
Now, you claim that your mom was the first.
I always say one of the first, because the longer time goes on, the more people are born, but the first one's born in Mesa. She was born in Mesa in 1880.
I think her mother was the first female child born in Mesa. There was one that was born in the camp on the river down there, and they called it Mesa later on, but he was really born in Lehigh. I think her mother was the first white child, female, born in Mesa.
You mean, that was up here on the Mesa.
On the Mesa.
The house she was born in was telling us the other day they were going there to play ball or something. Across the road from the old high school, there's a lunch stand right there, and then a football field. There was an adobe house there. My mother was born in that.
I'd like Pappy to tell us about living in Peoria and raising ostriches.
Ostriches were
Was
raised.
that May High? See, you need to tell us the story about it. Get us straight on that.
When I was a kid, my dad used to work for Doc Chandler. The Dr. Chandler that Chandler was named after. He lived on was it Mesa Drive, wasn't it? Right down next to Canal. My Uncle Lou, my dad's brother, was his ranch foreman. And he used to grow ostriches. Some of you kids have never seen an ostrich, but
What did they raise them for?
they raised them for the plumes out of the feathers that they plucked them once a year and took the choice plumes and sold them to the companies that made clothes and hats, mostly decorations. And they used to have hundreds of those. We were kids then. I was about 12 or 13, somewhere along in there, and I remember it. My Uncle Lou had a boy that was named Earl that was about the same age as I am. And we used to come home from school in the winter time when they got the feathers out of the ostriches, and they'd run the ostriches into a chute and put a black hood over their head, and then they'd pluck the feathers that they needed out of them. And we used to, when they'd get ready to turn them out, we kids used to get on them and lock our arms around the wings of the ostrich, and they'd pull the sock off of their head, and they'd just run like the devil, clear around 40 acres.
They're meanest things you ever
They'd go so
saw.
fast, just as fast they could run. When they got real tired, they wouldn't go out in the field, they'd just stay close to the fence. When they got really tired, they'd slip off the back and climb on the fence so they wouldn't run out. They'd strike you forward. They got a big toe in front. Anything they fight this way with their feet.
They don't catch or anything like that?
They could just rip a man all to pieces with those toes. You know, they had a big old toenail on them. Just walk up and hit you one foot and then the other like that.
And an ostrich, when they got scared, they'd run, stick their head in the dirt.
I never did see that happen, but that's the story.
That's the story. They might like
Well, I remember you had
it.
ostrich eggs for a long time, even when I wasn't born.
When I was a kid, they used to have ostrich eggs about that big. Everybody had one sitting in their parlor.
Yeah, we used to get the eggs that didn't hatch and take a hammer and a big nail and knock a hole in both ends and shake stuff out of them, and then we put them up on the shelf for
Did you ever eat the
decoration.
eggs?
They eat them?
Yeah, were the eggs any good?
No, they're a little bit strong, but one egg would feed about 20 people.
20 strong people, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have one to Jake every once in a while. We would break the eggs, we'd shake the stuff out of them and then cook it. Just like if you beat an egg up. But when they got ready to go out of the ostrich business, we went to the Crosscut Canal, the old Crosscuts. It's all back over on where they just put the road through and built the bridge over here. There's some old canals that used to be there.
You know where on Allen School? There's a big bridge across the river?
No.
No, it's Mesa.
It goes right along the Mesa.
I think it's Mesa Drive. I used to ride my horse to the show and come up through there. We'd missed that because we couldn't cross the big canal. We'd come up to the Crosscut where the head gates were, we could cross on our horses and used to ride them to the show. But the old canals are still there, the old Indian canals, but at that time they were looking for a place to bury these ostriches. And Uncle Lou gave each one of us kids a 22 and 2 or 3 boxes of shells. And they run all these ostriches in these places where they want to bury them, and we just shoot them down. Had a lot of fun shooting those birds. You worked hard to miss one. But we did that way till we exterminated all the ostriches he had here. And then they took horses with scrapers and scraped dirt on the area.
When you got married, you were living in Kansas, right?
Pappy was.
How did you meet?
Did we ever meet?
Nonnie, you tell us your version.
We met at the Rendezvous Park in Kansas. And they tore down, I wanted to fight to save the Rendezvous. How old were you?
Was that the old skating rink? You used to dance in there?
You were 14 when you met? No. How old? How old were you?
No, you were.
16. They all came home for Christmas, and then they knew Uncle Mose and Pappy were friends up at college. And they agreed they were all going to meet at the Rendezvous to the dance during the holidays. And Mose didn't have a date, so he said, well, he'd take me. We got there, and Pappy was there without a date. He introduced us, and Pappy was quite a friend.
Really?
Yeah.
You danced there, huh?
He danced about every time we see him. On the way home, I said, "Sit down over." And Mo said, "Don't get your cap set on him." I said, "He's about 26 years old and just as good as married. He had another girlfriend."
Is that right? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Did you?
Tell them what happened to the other girlfriend, though.
Well, she went to Alpine to teach school, and she had a little trouble and had to get married.
Is she the one that had 2 sets of twins in less than a year?
No, that was his friend. Russell
Oh, I
Jackson.
thought that was her.
Hey, you better tell us some more about this.
Yeah. I never even knew about her.
You met her son up at Times Out that year. He was from that service station.
What's his name?
Scouting.
She was
widowed.
I went to school before I went on a mission. I courted her some, very little. I was too bashful to take a girl out.
You wanted her?
Courted her.
No, it wasn't dating back then.
Well, we courted then.
For 8 years, he courted her.
Pappy was
And then I
the
went
perennial
on a mission.
bachelor.
I went on a mission, and when I came back, I went to Flagstaff. And she come up there to school, and I went with her a couple of years up there. Well, I don't know what you call going with her, but we're still friends. And she graduated after she had been there 2 years. You could get a teaching certificate then at 2 years. Girls could.
How long did you go together before you got married?
1 week.
When she took care of you? No, really.
In December. And he decided not to go back to school. Uncle Leo and Uncle Lord talked him into staying and working on the ranch because they were clearing land. They needed him there. And who needs an education anyway? So he...
Yeah, Mom.
I only left 16 credits to get my degree.
So he didn't go to... Well, he did go back till the end of the semester. And of course, I was a silly little old kid. And he was my secret sorrow, and we carved our initials, not him, my friend and a girlfriend and I carved our names on the tree, our initials. And the Glee Club came to our school to put on a concert. Dad was with them. Now this you'll like. He was the clown.
Yeah.
He came out on there dressed little old man, and he had a great big old, what was it, trombone case or something, and he opened it up and pulled out a harmonica about this. And then he walked me to class, and oh man, was I was the really...
You were a college man.
Yeah, a boy from college walked me to class, my, I was really somebody. Now when he quit, at the end of the semester, came home, went to work.
You met in December, got married in May?
No, you screwed me around.
Did you graduate from high school then? Were you through or?
Mary, why did you have to ask that?
She was, what were you, a junior?
I was a junior.
She graduated from the School of Hard Knocks.
School of Experience.
Uncle Morris and Uncle Mose used to talk about beating up on you, Pappy. Is that right?
Oh, you ought to heard
No, they didn't, Pete.
Tell them what they said about you.
Let's get that on tape.
Come on, we won't show this to anybody but family.
Oh, of course.
I just thought I was about as sorry a guy as they could have in the family.
It was Mose.
Before or after you got married?
Before.
He was so sissy.
I thought
Well, I'll tell him. They said he is so sissy. They bet he squats.
Everybody, what? Say that a little louder.
What of the pea.
That's what she meant.
I can tell what you're talking about.
Pappy, one of your college experiences I think you ought to have down on tape.
Oh, see, that's a whole different story.
We're not doing this in chronological order.
It takes all day to tell those college experiences.
Well, I was thinking about the time, wasn't it, they left out without any clothes on?
That was Uncle Johnny Freestone.
Oh, that was, I thought that was...
Okay, when Pappy went to Flagstaff, there was Pappy and Uncle Johnny Freestone and Trudy's brother Jim Brookins and John Allen and Gus Allen and Mose. Any more?
I should say there's a whole...
And Brady Gamage was the president up there, and he said he wasn't right sure if he was running a college or a reform school. About the car. He had a car.
When you got married, you had a car?
Oh, yeah, we had a car, a piano, and a dog.
What kind of car did you have?
Model A Ford.
A Model A Ford, old one, wasn't a new one.
But before that, he had a car to go to school.
You were really rich.
Oh, yeah, I used to drive an old red tires. The tires was red on it. You could see it a mile away coming down the road.
Tires were red?
Tires are bright, just red as a little redder than that.
Like Steve's car.
Yeah.
Red as my fingernails.
It was an old A Model Ford, and it set out in the... I was on my mission, and Dad was quit on him, and he didn't do anything about it. He just left it out there, and the chickens roosted on it. And it was the darndest mess you ever saw. And when he got back, I said, what am I going to do about a car to go to school? And he said, well, you go crank up old Liz out there. Said it'll run for me, it ought to run for you. I fooled with it about a week and put those red tires on it.
They made it clear to Flagstaff.
How long did it take you to go from Peoria to Flagstaff?
All day, hard driving. We went around by Prescott then, that was the only road, up Yarnell Hill and that way. And it'd take a full day to
Was
get
the road safe?
No, they hadn't invented
pavement yet.
What road, huh?
There wasn't an inch pavement in Arizona then.
Liz, did you know that they used to call the old Model A 10 Lizzie?
Yeah.
But then tell them how you got your money.
How'd you get your money?
At school.
Well, I played the youth up there a little bit, and they was looking for a banjo player for the orchestra, and I said, I can play the youth, but I can't play banjo on there. The guy was a piano player, said, why don't you come and try out with us? for the beginning of school, I bought me a banjo by paying $10 down and $10 a month. It cost me $150 then. And I tuned it like a uke and started recording, playing with the arch. And I played with them until I quit up there, and they didn't, no one ever did know what I was playing. It tuned like a uke. The same chords you use on a uke, but I was using them on tenor banjo.
Do you still play the same way, like you play?
Well,
Yes, you still do it the same way. It's 4-string.
but it's not come in pretty handy for me.
What was your band called? I remember you had a band.
Lumberjack Collegians. We played for everything in the north.
Now, when did you have the one called Donald's Ducks?
I did that after we was married and lived in Queensfield.
My name is Bishop.
Uncle Donald and his ducks.
We were real popular then because we didn't charge for playing. We had dances every night if we were going to play them.
Jackie Smith played the trumpet. Who played drums? Max played drums. Belong, and Mose Flake pictured playing the bass fiddle. And Mose Flake was the soloist, and Pappy the banjo.
Jerry Spousen played bass some of the time too, didn't he?
Not very often.
We
I was
even,
Donald and his ducks.
we even played at a few Mazona dances.
Sure. They weren't good, but they were cheap.
We were really reasonable.
We did pretty good, and I loaned my banjo to some Filipinos wanted to use it, and I loaned it to them, and they got to dancing with these Mexican girls, and the big Mexican boys started a gang fight out there, and they ended up, one of them hit another one over the head with that banjo and broke his neck off.
Off of the banjo or the...
No, I didn't hurt the Filipino.
It was off the banjo he broke the neck.
No.
But that was the end of my banjo playing.
Pappy, before you came down here to work with Uncle Leo, what were you going to do when you got out of school? What were you studying?
I was studying to be a coach.
He was on a scholarship at NAU, and his job was to wait tables to the faculty. It was a real hard job, that maybe 2 or 3 turn up at a time.
I got through school easiest of anybody ever went to college, I believe. I went up there on an athletic scholarship, believe it or not. There's only 12 of us in the graduating class at Peoria. We moved to Peoria for 2 years. Went to Mesa High too, and then went down there to graduate from Peoria High School.
First graduating class from Peoria.
And I wanted to get me a car more than anything. And I worked my head off at a cotton gin, cutting samples and
Things haven't changed much.
weighing trucks. And I had about $2,000 saved up. That being enough to buy an A Model Ford at that time. And they come out and held a meeting at our place. Called it a cottage meeting. I didn't know what it was, but President Price was the bishop of the Phoenix First Ward, and that's a ward, but I only had one ward in Phoenix then. I went in, I remember Dad telling me to behave myself and come in. There was some special meeting out there.
How old were you then?
Well, I was about 21. I graduated from high school and then went to work for 2 years. And I remember going into this meeting, looking through the window at the meeting and seeing them singing and praying and whatnot. And about a week after the bishop left our place, I got a letter from Box B, Salt Lake City, calling me on a mission. I'm still a deacon. Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to go on a mission, or ever told me anything. I hadn't been to church in 8 years. We lived so far out there, belonged to a strange war, and I didn't know anything at all.
Do you know how far out you live? Where, in Peoria? Do you know where the avenue is?
Just across the railroad track.
You know where the high school is out there?
Yeah.
We lived on there.
Way out there. About 35th. Yeah, about 35th Avenue.
Seemed like 100 miles. There wasn't any roads. We just followed the railroad track, zigzagging and rough, dusty road into Phoenix. Anyway, I got this letter asking me to go on a mission, and I just laughed at it. I said, where'd this come from? I didn't know I wanted to go on a mission. Mother said, well, the bishop decided between your dad and I, we decided you ought to go on a mission. I said, no one ever asked me if I wanted to go. I said, I wouldn't go on a mission if they paid me. She said, oh, yes, you'll go. You fooled around and finally I decided to go.
Where'd you go?
They called me to the Southern States Mission, and they told me to come to Salt Lake to be set apart. So I rode the train to Palm Beach to
Riverside.
Rivers. No. Oh no! Don't mix me up. Gravely lived Long Beach. I rode the train to L.A. and Grace picked me up, and I stayed 2 days with her over there before I went on to Salt Lake.
That was going a long way around.
That's the shortest.
We couldn't get
But
Salt
still,
Lake.
when you have to go to get to Salt Lake by train.
Yeah, you gotta go.
We had to go to Colton from here, and then they switched trains. And they didn't have any other route.
There's no track across the range.
Was that 2.5 years then?
That's a 3-year mission.
Before you leave his high school days, he was a football player in Peoria. And my brothers played football in Gilbert. In those days, they didn't know what grass was. It was gravel. The football field
Gravel,
was
a
gravel.
rock pile. I didn't know what it
And
was. They don't know what it
Peoria came to Gilbert to play Gilbert football, and they went back to Peoria. Gilbert knocked the pee out of it.
They had big old guys like old Gov Allen and Mose and all of them were grown old men, it seemed like to me, playing on the team, and they're tougher.
Mose never wore a pad of any kind, just his football suit.
Hair sticking straight up, never combed his hair. And he pulled his shirt off, it didn't look so bad, but they played us and they really knocked the pee out of us all right. I went back and I fell so many times carrying the ball on my arms that it bruised both of them. They had to operate and let the blood out of my arms when I got back. They like to kill me.
Well, that's what they were trying for.
I never played.
Pappy played quarterback, and he always wanted to be a coach, and I hope I live to see the day. I'd like to let him coach a team once, a football team, because sometimes he gets pretty critical of these football coaches. And I'd like to let Pappy have a chance at it.
Well, I'd like to have a chance if they'd let me.
Pappy, tell them what happened in. Pappy, tell them what happened in the dressing room. When you played Gilbert, when Uncle Mose and them had to fight in the dressing room one time.
I don't remember.
Remember when one of them accused you of when you was going to the bathroom? Remember?
I already went through that.
No, that's a different one. When the fight broke out, Uncle Mose used to tell the story too. When he played you when you were in high school. And don't you remember it?
For those that don't know who
No, I don't
Mose is,
remember fighting.
Mose was my brother. His really name wasn't Mose, it was Melvin. We called him Mose because every time he opened his mouth, the bull rushed.
Remember he accused you of not washing your hands after going to the bathroom, remember?
They didn't catch on. They didn't catch on in the bull rush.
I think it got me mixed up.
No, you've told it to him before.
Moses and the bull rushes.
You said you finished going to the bathroom and,
When the baby Moses was coming down the Nile in the bull, and they got caught in the bulrushes.
Okay.
We'll talk to you after.
That's the story.
Good, Liz.
You guys are sharp on that, real sharp.
Liz, only 19, she's going to have a baby.
What was it I said? I don't
Story, I think this story
said you were,
memory.
you said you were going to the bathroom when you got through, you didn't wash your hand, and Uncle Mo said, they don't even teach how to wash your hands after you go to the bathroom in Peoria. You said, you told him that they teach you not to pee on your hands in Peoria.
I could have been responsible there.
That's all you remember before the fight broke out.
Let's go get started on Moses and other stories. When you moved to Queen Creek, what were you doing out there?
What was it, sis?
What were you doing out at Queen Creek after you moved out there?
Well, I started out helping Lawrence in the store. Lawrence was trying to run the store and cattle and sheep and pump gas and everything. We had the only service station there was out there and the only store. And we were separated from, there wasn't anything between where we lived and Chandler, the closest store, and Gilbert's about the same distance.
Tell them about the tokens you used to pay your people in.
Well, during the hard times, we ran out of money out there, and we had hundreds of people coming by wanting to work for us. They was willing to work for the board. And we couldn't pay them. We couldn't get any money either. But we had an outfit in Ohio that agreed to make our own money. And we printed up several $100s of
About like a quarter.
money and 50-cent pieces, good for 50 cents in trade. They couldn't cash them anywhere, only at our place.
Had to buy at their store.
But
Pretty good racket, sounds me like.
we had all we could do, all the help we needed. Instead of paying them cash, we paid them with these tokens. And until a few years ago, some of those tokens still circulate out there.
We used to use them at the cafeteria until just a few years ago.
Yeah,
Bob gave Dad one and as a keychain and, you know.
it said Ellsworth Brothers on it. It was a little, they used to use them for the tokens.
Pappy and Nonnie, I think our kids would be interested in hearing you say something about when we were born and something you remember about us as kids when we were smaller. What do you remember about Carolyn and DeLoss and me and Morgan Jr. as we were growing up? What are some of the things that stand out of your mind? Anything that might explain, tell the truth. Something that might explain why we have kids like we do.
Don't blame those kids on it.
I think it'd be interesting to either an experience or some unique thing that stands out in your mind about each one of them. When they were born or...
They're yours,
Mother, tell about the time that Bob ran away from home. Remember that time we came home and he was gone, he left a letter and he was out hiding in the ditch?
I remember that.
You don't remember? I remember that.
I never was afraid of Bob going anywhere. He
Yeah, he said I
always
had
come
run
home.
away. And he was out hiding in the irrigation ditch.
And he was, and then, yeah, when he graduated from the 8th grade and had to go to school, he was scared to death.
Well, he was too young to drive a car, and he got a date. You drove the car for him, didn't you?
No, the Brown twins.
That's what's wrong.
He got a date, and he was too young to drive the car, and he had to have someone older go a long drive.
Bob never did like changes. When he got ready to go to high school the night before he went, he was sick all night long. because he was afraid to go to Chandler. He didn't know anybody in there, and I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And it worried him to death because he had to change school. And for his first 16th birthday, we bought him a Chevy and parked it in the driveway. It wasn't a new one. And he took Claire Edwards out for a ride in it, and they had a gun, and I don't know what happened, but the gun went off and shot a hole through the top of the car.
What about Carolyn and DeLoss?
DeLoss was
Carolyn only
always,
made one mistake in her life.
DeLoss was always the one to
Want to be first.
wanted to be doing something all the time. He took piano lessons. We started him when he was about 5 years old. He learned to play the piano pretty good, but then when he started school, well, he wanted to play, what was it? Trumpet, I guess it was. And he got pretty good on that, just about a good time he'd get good on that, well, he decided he wanted to play something else. Bob had an accordion. He couldn't take piano. Bob took piano lessons, but he itched. Take your shirt off. He can't play that piano. And some little kid was always down at the door. Can Bob come on out? So then we got him an accordion. And it hurt his feet. It was so heavy he couldn't stand up. It hurt his feet. Then Carolyn when Carolyn was little, I took her to California. She and I went over and visited for a few days with Uncle Ed. And after that, every time Carolyn and DeLoss would have any kind of an argument, Carolyn would always pinch it. She'd say, well, I know more than you do because I've been to California and you haven't. But DeLoss, when he started this school, he used to sit in on the toilet and draw on the wall. Cowboys. And one day he came home and he said, why don't we go out west? And I said, out west? And he said, yeah, where the Indians are. But then Carolyn, let's see. Carolyn was a biter. When she
Those are like your breath.
and she held her breath. Till it about scared us to death.
Did she stand up on a piano bench and faint one time?
Yeah, I'm the good guy.
No, I don't remember that. But one day, Carolyn and Denny and DeLoss were out playing in front by the ditch, and Denny come running. And he said, he's a nephew. He's dead now.
Oh, okay.
He came running in and he said, Carolyn just fell in the ditch. And boy, Dad and I took a beeline, started out for the ditch to get Carolyn. I was out there and had her out before Dad ever got out there. And then he was a little frustrated, so he spanked DeLoss for that.
It had to be his fault.
But then when Carolyn took piano, she took from Mrs. Libhart. And I went in one day and she said, come and listen to Carolyn. She got a true pitch. And so Carolyn turned her back and Mrs. Libhart would hit a key and Carolyn would tell her what key she played. So she was real musical.
Now she's writing music.
Can you still do that? Give us a hand.
You spent a lot on Morgan. Juna refining them too, didn't you? Elocution lessons. I remember that.
Took elocution.
How many know what elocution lessons are?
Gotta learn how to ride a horse.
No. I can say more pieces than anybody here.
That elocution is speech. And they learn how to eloquent, you know, and reading. And then at one time, Carolyn was taking organ lessons. That was after she was married. Margaret Ann was taking piano, organ, and voice. And
happened to
Juna
them,
was
Nonnie?
taking
What happened?
piano and voice. And
Going to the country club to learn how to dance.
yeah, and we gave
Modeling lesson.
they took yeah, we gave them modeling lessons.
If there was a lesson, we took it.
My mother had modeling lessons, did you know that?
All I was
After she's
doing
married.
Carolyn was Miss after Carolyn was married, she was Miss Future. She was Miss Future Farmer, Mrs. Future Farmer of Arizona.
Oh, I remember that.
She got a
Future
potato,
farmer.
flying potato corsage.
Flying Farmer, that's what it was.
She was voted.
Juno was the
most likely
potato
fat
queen
seed.
Junior was the queen potato?
when she was about 6, 5.
She was Miss Potato Queen.
Miss Bud.
But Carolyn and Jenna took modeling lessons. Who's crying?
Terry's down there.
And they got pretty good. And then right at the last, they put on a show for everybody else. Jenna was about like Michael, about her age. And they did real good until it was Jenna's turn to come out and model, and she had all makeup that you couldn't believe. She really was dolled up. Oh my gosh. Oh, and they took dancing too. Ta-da-la-la, boom-de-ray.
That's right.
From, what was that guy's name? He was the best in the state.
Pappy, how many years did you serve from the time you were bishop until after you released as a patriarch?
42 years.
That ought to entitle you to a pretty good pension, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
You want to tell them about the pension you're drawing from the church from serving so many years? Tell them about the dividends it pays.
You do the Lord's work, you get paid in the Lord's wages.
Well, the dividends, I haven't counted them up yet, but I was interested in the example I set before you kids, and I wasn't interested in pay.
I think the thing that makes him happy is now for guys like Al Farnsworth to come up to him and say, boy, if it hadn't been for you, I'd never been active in the church. Because Al Farnsworth, really, their dad had made them milk cows and wouldn't let they didn't get to church like they should. And Dad was bishop, so he used to take his priesthood group and just go out to Farnsworth's house on Sunday morning and hold church.
I didn't mean that facetiously. That's the kind of pay I want you to comment
That's
on.
the kind that he likes the best.
Well, that didn't hurt me, and it paid off, and they're kind of interested in it. But I run into lots of kids that I send on missions every once in a while. I don't think it was my fault, but I'm not ashamed of my past record.
But we think we had some pretty good kids, in spite of all the lessons and everything they took. Now they did real good.
Play your harmonica for us, Pappy.
Why don't we end on that? You can kind of give us your mark. Anything else you'd want to, it's getting late, I think everybody's better.
Yeah.
Well, we can continue this on at a later time, but maybe if there's anything you'd like to, hopes you might have for the future and for everybody, and then you play your harmonica and then we'll stop it at the end of that.
Looks like I'm the star tonight. Someone else do something.
Larry, for those that are interested, Alba has got a lot of his life history on tape, and she's getting it written off in book form, chapter by chapter, and hopefully someday get it
Published.
bestseller.
What was the question you asked me before I played?
Anything else you want to add? What are you going to play?
Oh, that old Irish jig.
Okay, all right. Anybody want a jig?